What's good, y'all? It's your boy Terrence Carter. TC Talks, TC Fitness. Glad to here with y'all, back at it again with another YouTube video. So I've been literally sitting here just doing some self-reflecting, thinking about my life. And really like coming to terms with like you got more work to do. You got more internal work to do. You know, you got more shadow work to do on yourself. Every time I feel like I'm doing good, you know, I'm not having like no anger outbursts and stuff like that, I end up doing something stupid and it feels like I'm setting myself back. And you know, I when I get the random question like, "Are you okay?" I tend to say yeah, you know, because that's just like your first, you know, instinct. But between, you know, trying to make it on this platform, you know, working a 9-to-5 job that I don't truly enjoy, you know, being engaged and learning what comes with that, you know, working on the relationship, working on myself, trying to be a good steward of my finances, like trying to have a stronger connection with God. It's like I'm good, but I know for myself, like I could be in a much better headspace. And I will say this, like I do have a tad bit of a hangover. I did, you know, get lit last night, whatever, right? And I do have a tad bit of a hangover, but like I said, just doing some self-reflecting. And there's a couple things that I think about. You know, just having the responsibility of trying to improve my life, trying to improve myself, all while, you know, trying to stay focused in this world, because we could be distracted by a lot of different things. And like I said, like you could be doing good and then one bad night, like anger outburst or whatever, and then it just feel like you set yourself back. You know, but I got, you know, more growing to do as an individual person. And I have nobody to blame but myself. I never try to come on YouTube and try to act perfect. I try to give you guys like raw emotions, regardless of what I'm going through, regardless of how I'm feeling. And I know, of course, as men, we're always taught like don't express yourself, but that shit is hard, you know. And even learning how to love, like that's hard, because you, as a man, you tend to think, as a man, you tend to think about like things that, like people that betrayed you in the past or things that happened to you in the past, and you're like, damn, like you don't want those things to happen again. So even appreciating love, or even appreciating, you know, people that genuinely care about you, it's like, for me, I don't know. And then I tend to think about too, like the job system. If you're working at a job that you don't like, when are you gonna leave? Because that's another cycle I don't want to get trapped in. What are you gonna do? I always have things to fall back on, but like you gotta create more value for people. You know, you gotta be willing to put yourself out there more, show up for yourself, take care of you. Because the job is gonna be there regardless of if you're there or not. But you should not keep going to a place that you don't like. I work a lot. I ain't gonna front. I work a lot. Like right now, I'm out here. I can see. I did like I did a quick delivery on Uber, and then I'm about to get back on the app. I just wanted to make this YouTube video, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like when I'm in a vulnerable space, I gotta vent to the camera. I talk to God about my problems, you know, or whatever I'm going through internally. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit there and express everything that I'm going through on this YouTube video. But yeah, I'm just asking myself these questions out loud. What are you going to do? You leave the job, what are you going to do? As far as your YouTube journey, how you gonna keep showing up? Like, are you gonna only show up when you feel like it, or are you gonna show up regardless of the fact? In your relationship, are you willing to improve your relationship, or are you afraid to love because of past experiences, and then you tend to think that it's gonna happen to you again? You know, it's a lot of things that us men think about, bro, because we see the world for what it is. I'm not saying they're saying like everybody do shit, but we see the world for what it is, bro. You know? And then another thing too, I'm learning how to control myself, like learning how to control my lust, learning how to control like my energy. I'll keep it 100 with y'all. Even yesterday, like me going out, outside of me getting lit, I ain't gonna front to y'all, bruh. I smoked. Only took a couple pulls though, like 7 pulls in total, because I literally counted. But that was after a year and some change of me not smoking weed. Like, you feel me? So I feel like all of the stresses of like work and this and that and this and that, it just weighed on me at one time, and I'm just like, I don't care, you know. But I woke up this morning, I have a hangover, head hurt, and I'm just like, nah. You feel me? Like, you know, sometimes like you do things and then you wish you could rewind time, but you can't. It's like one of those. But yeah, this is just like this is just a video I'm making to just show my authentic self, you know, regardless of what I go through. I know people can relate. I know people can relate. You know, but it's like the universe is showing me different things. When I mess up, the universe makes sure, like, or when not even when I mess up, but when I do some stupid stuff, the universe makes sure, like, you gotta buckle down, bruh. You know, you gotta buckle down. You gotta work on that anger. You gotta work on yourself. You gotta put that energy elsewhere. Don't do stupid shit, because you work very hard for what you have. So don't do stupid things to end up jeopardizing that. Like yesterday, I feel like I had that moment where I was like, I'm about to lose everything, all because of my anger, for me, or because of an emotion that I'm learning how to control. But I really just feel like I had that moment. But I just had to sit with myself, that's all. Like whenever I'm in a negative headspace, I isolate from people. I just be by myself. I just, you know, talk to God. God teaches me different things. Hold myself more accountable. That's it, man. I don't know what else to say. But I feel like as men, bro, we have to learn how to express our emotions better. Don't be in like a vulnerable headspace, and you know, stay focused on your mission. Because you could end up doing something stupid And then it's like, damn, I just put in all this work for no reason. So, yeah. Hope everybody have a good day today. This is just like a vulnerable video, point blank period. I don't even know what I'm gonna title the video. If you want to like the video, you could. If you want to subscribe, you can. Nobody's life is perfect. I'm still learning and growing. I still got a lot more shadow work to do within myself.